Hey, cuties. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you guys. Please hit the like button on your way in. Gwen Nelson, welcome to the Cutie crew. Thank you so much for becoming a member. And to the Cutie crew, we will have our regular members only live tomorrow. I was going to mix it with Patreon, but it will be a regular members only live. I think I'm going to be going live on Patreon Friday nights, since that is our Let Loose Lounge. So we can let loose from whatever has gone on throughout the week. And we'll get that going on Fridays. But I do see my Aunt Debbie. Hey, Aunt Debbie. Shout out to the Cutie crew representing. I see Cutie crew members all up and through the chat. And also Gwen. We starting this off right now. Gwen, thank you so very much for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Let me thank you properly.
I'm gonna understand for you. Tell them to bring me my money.
Thank you, Gwen. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to say some hellos and then we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me scroll all the way up. I also see Linda Gamble, a cutie mod in the building, as well as I mentioned, Aunt Debbie, cutie mod in the building. I appreciate you, ladies. Thank you so very much. Hey, Regina, how are you? Hello, Sherry. Hey, Laverne. Hey, Miss Lady. Hey, Bevy. Hey, Shirley. Shirley and Sherry. I was about to say, did I just say hi? All right. We will get to your comments soon. Teresa, thanks for joining me. Hey, Regina P. Hey, T-Rena. T. Lee. Now, T. Lee, I remember your picture. I don't know if you're going by a new name, but hello. Z Frenchie. Hey, Z Frenchie. Z Frenchie is in the building. First, last. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Hey, Crystal. Let's see. Hey, Titi. Hey, Rue. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Deborah Jackson. All right, let's see. April, hello. Ernestine, hello. Terry Gay, hello. Irene, hello. Hey, Betty. Stephanie, hello. Stephanie is from the Chi-Town represent. Thanks for joining me, Stephanie. Okay, let's see. Reen Bass, good evening to you. Makitha, good evening. Cynthia, good evening. Yvette, good evening. Sherry McLean, I think I got you. Sherry. Veronica Monroe. Veronica, thank you so very much for the Cash App. I got to stop these greetings for that. Thank you so much, Veronica Monroe. You guys know I love to say Veronica's name, child. So sophisticated. Thank you, Veronica.
Plenty dollars. Can we get
All right. Thank you again, Veronica. I appreciate you. Hey, Crimson. How are you? Hey, Joyce. Joyce already got a opinion, child. We're going to talk about it. Janice C. Hello. Hey, Peggy. Let's see. I'm getting down to the bottom. Flower Bloom. I like that. Hi, Flower Bloom. V. Jackson. Lamisha. Lavinia. Let's see. Just listening. Hello. Now, if you guys haven't already, please make sure to hit the like button. Hey, Cricket. Hello. Hey, Delicia. Linda Love. Tyler and Ty Mom, a G Mom. Hello, Miss Tina. Tawana in the building. Hey, Tawana. Tawana, tell your do I say coworker? Maybe. Tell them good interview. I finally watched, and you know who I'm talking about, and you should know what interview I'm talking about. Good interview. Mama Bees, hello. V Sugarim, hello. Cookie from the Shy. We got Angela Richardson. Hey, Angela. How are you, sis? Hope you're good. Let's see. Doris Leak. Hey, everyone. Praying all is well. Sending out peace, love, and blessings. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you as well. Thank you for that message, Doris. Judy Jones, Yvette, Rue again. Let's see. I am blessed. Pecan Pam. We almost at the bottom, guys. Almost. Couple more. Tia P, Stephanie, Belinda. And then I'm gonna start for the replay gang. I will start putting time stamps of when I start talking. Time stamps. Thames, yes, she is. Thames said, stop that. Chloe, I know it's you. Thames said, Aunt Debbie is loved, and yes, she is. Whole legend out here in these YouTube streets. Hello, Lisa Love. Hey, oh, what is this? Alabama born, Florida grown. All right. Thanks for joining me. Jamie, hello. Patricia, hello. Brittany, Janae. That's another name I love saying. I love that skit. Oh, bring me my money. Yes. S. White. All right, we're going to get started. If I did not, 1408CC, hello. If I did not say hello to everybody, EDB, So Crafty Lion, Josie, TK, Terry T Baby, Juicy JB, Shayla, Catherine. Oh goodness, I think I missed a couple. Let me stop. If I missed you, you guys know it is not done purposely. It is not done purposely. So hello. Hey, Red Ann. Hey, Miss Cheryl. I'm looking on my phone now. Vestella. You trying to figure out how to change your payment method so you can join. Is there anyone out there that can help with that? Oh, I don't know. Doris, how you can change your payment method. I don't know. It depends. I guess like mine is through my Apple Wallet. I'm not sure if you're an iPhone user, but mine is connected to my Apple Wallet. So if that's it, then you can change it that way if that's how you normally do it. But let's go ahead real quickly. 417 of you that are currently joining me. Thank you guys again. I don't know why I'm scrolling these comments up. I meant to scroll down. But thank you guys again. Hey, Justice. How are you? Now, let me read this name. Eyes don't lie. Eyes don't lie. I like that. Leah's grandma is here as well. ER. Okay, I gotta stop. We had 11 minutes. But if you are joining me, thank you guys so very much. If you haven't already, please make sure to hit that like button. And also make sure you are subscribed to the mods. Just a quick note. Mods, if there is anyone that you see a need to block, make sure to add me in the comment section after. And we only block, look, we welcome all opinions. They can drop down. But if they troll, if they giving off troll-like behavior, or just being disruptive and all of that, you guys know what to do. But yes, even if you do that, either let me know in the chat or send me a DM if you don't mind. But as I mentioned, make sure you are subscribed. YouTube is still, it seems, removing some subscribers. But I'm going to go ahead and put this copyright disclaimer up. I am covering this. It is covered under the Copyright Disclaimer Act of 1976. up from 1976. This is fair use. We are criticizing, commenting, news reporting, all of the above. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. So this is covered. And it's not that it's, oh, this little dog get on my nerves. It's not that I'm going to be sharing too much, but in the title, child, I asked you guys, is male swimming with sharks? Swimming with sharks. Hold on, guys. This dog is worse than, oh my goodness. Go ahead. Go. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry. The only good thing about where I moved is I'm closer to the door. I may have to go on and put up a doggy door. But anyway, I asked if Mel was swimming with sharks. Swimming with sharks. Wendy, I'm glad I saw your comment, because we may be in the minority, Wendy. We shall see. We shall see. But as I mentioned, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Please, please, please hit the like button for me. Now, we knew that a couple days ago, Mel posted, and we knew that she was going on vacation. It was Mel and Shanita and Lauren. And I thought that they were just going on a little trip. You know what I mean? Well, it's some visitors there. There are some visitors. Now, where is that picture? There are some visitors there. And I guess I'm going to have to do this way. Let's see. And I'll tell you and I'll show you guys. Here it is. I just didn't download it, I guess, the way I wanted to. But none other than Stormy Steele and Letitia Scott. They are there. Now, I had no clue where Mel was, but according to Letitia, they are in the Virgin Islands. The Virgin Islands. So, is this a cash trip? I would have to say yes. I would have to say yes. Now, I checked Kimmy and Neil Fletcher's social media, and I didn't see anything as far as, in their stories or, on their Instagram page or whatever. I didn't see anything that will indicate that they are there. Now, as I mentioned, we know that Mel got Shanita and Lauren with her, which I'm just going to ask. I wonder if Shanita and Lauren has joined the cast. Now, I love Mel and Shanita's and Lauren. We know that Lauren works for Mel, but I like their friendship. But I really, really like Mel and Shanita's friendship. And when she went to support Mel at her name change ceremony, she has such beautiful things to say. And I think that would be great if so. Or did they just go, as backup? As backup. But the ladies are there. Now, let me see if I starred Wendy. Wendy said, I just love how Mel be there for Tisha, even after how she treated Mel. And let me say this. I don't know if I'm going to say all of that, but what I am going to say is I may be in the minority, but I like this as far as them being on a cash trip. Now, Teresa Wright said that, unfortunately, I believe our beautiful Mel is swimming with sharks, but I don't believe it's by choice. Well, let me say this, Teresa. Year after year, just my personal opinion, off script for a little bit, year after year into my Google account. For what, Red Ann, unless you're talking to somebody else? Year after year, we've seen males show up. And last season, I did see where it looked like all of them were trying to, I don't know, last year we was calling them cordial co-workers. And I'm sure that's still, let me put my Ring camera on this jar. Oh, get dogs, they say. They say just get dogs, okay? Hold on, guys. I just want to put a live view on so I can see, because I am expecting an Amazon package as well. Okay. All right. But anyway, last year we were saying that they were cordial co-workers. Male was going to continue to show up. But if they all, and again, this is my opinion only, if they all can get to a place to peacefully coexist when it comes to filming this show, I'm there for it. And I am going to drop the link in a minute, just to get you all's thoughts. A couple of you, this will be a strict power hour, but I'm there for it. Number one, it's been very, very dark. Love and Marriage Huntsville has been very, very dark. And due to a lot of that darkness is the reason why a lot of us have spoken out, and for me will continue to whenever it's seen. Hopefully it's not, is my point. Hopefully it's not. But if it's seen, you guys know how we roll, how I roll. I'm gonna speak for myself. But if they are finally able to, not be upset, not crying, some of them at times, and angry, and what we've seen, which to me has been a lot of hateful moments, I'm really here for it. Now, I know you guys don't think I'm soft, don't think the side eye is going anywhere, but I'm here for it. So let me play this video for you guys. First, let me remove this. I'll talk a little bit more, but I want to say this first. Shout out to whomever that's been able to get the ladies out of the United States. Whomever. We know they've been to Florida, they've been to Texas, and yes, ma'am, to the Caribbean. And I'm glad that they didn't take the men with them. I'm glad that they didn't do that. But I'm going to play the video, and then I want to ask a couple questions when it comes to Kimmy, Neil Fletcher, what's going on? But you guys take a look, and then also take a listen to parts. So some of it will be muted due to music and all of that, but I'll discuss once I play it. So take a look before I play it. 697 of you currently joining me. Thank you guys so much. Please hit the like button for me.
I have one rubber band. You got one? And it's for me, Lord.
Yes. Okay, I'm getting some good ones. Hey.
You want to bamba? You want to G with the big boy?
All right. So that was the video. And for me, hey, LaDawn, for me, I'm gonna play the first 15 seconds or so out of the video. And then we will get to a discussion. But let me play just the first part again, because I want to make sure that you guys see that Mel was in close proximity to Stormy Steele.
I have one rubber band. You got one? And it's for me, Lord.
Yes. Okay, I'm getting some good ones. Hey.
All right. All right. So I'm already looking at some of you all's comments. I am too, Brittany Janae. Who is that? No, Kimberly Anthony. I was trying to see. Let's look at it one more again. Because I was like, is that Lauren?
I have one rubber band. You got one? And it's for me, Lord.
Yes. Okay, I'm getting some good ones.
Was that Lauren? Jeez, I hate to do this. Let me play that again. That looks like Lauren. I'm going to play it one more time. Tisha said Marcel's fine ass wife. So Tisha is representing her husband. One more again.
I have one rubber band. You got one? And it's for me, Lord.
Yes. Okay, I'm getting some good ones. Hey.
Okay, I don't know. Yes. What is your name? Eloquence. Resume. Child. Eloquent. I'm just gonna call you that. She does look like Lauren, Portia's little sister. Isn't Portia's sister named Lauren? I think so. But yes. So they are there. Tisha's cousin. Okay, somebody said that looks like Tisha's cousin. No, that wasn't. Oh, child. Thanks for saying her name. Let me check. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Let me see. Okay, I was checking Destiny's ex-boyfriend's new wife's Instagram to see if that was her. But anyway, I guess we'll find out soon. But I already see what some of you guys are thinking about this. I am going to go back up and we'll read a couple comments. And really, Mama Bees, what picture? Now, I was all up and through Shanita's Instagram. What picture? Hold on. Hold on, guys. I want to verify. But Mama Bees, and thank you, Mama Bees, for the super chat. Mama Bees said Nell and Kimmy are in the background of Shanita Foster's picture. Shell, what am I on? Hold on. Let's check that real quick before we get started. Hold on. Let's see. All right. Mama Bees, I'm checking. Hold on. Oh, shoot. I think I see what you're talking about. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to try one more time. Okay, hold on. I think I got it. I'm snapping so I could. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Mama Bees. Number one, let me look at these pictures. I think you are right. I think that was Kimmy and Nell Fletcher. Somebody had on a blue denim dress. I'll examine it a little further. But thank you, Mama Bees, for the super chat. And
What I gotta say for you? Tell them to bring me my money.
All right. So that has been confirmed. Thank you, Mama Bees, because it looks like it must have been posted after I was being nosy, child. And I missed that. So it looks like it is a girls' trip. The co-workers of Love in Hunstville. Now, I mentioned that I'm down for this. I really, really am. This is why I try to, it's kind of hard. This is why I try to take it easy in a sense. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about and call things out. Anything that's trending as far as if Black is closed or open or whatever the case may be. Betty, we know how we feel about Stormy's mama and everything else. But I always try to, just for me, somehow consider Mel. I'll put it like that. Because she does have to go around these people that she work with. And, if we just being real, we on the outside looking in. Now, I do think that they will always be cordial co-workers to her. But even with that, if you guys enjoy any part, and let me get the link ready. If you guys enjoy any part of Love in Hunstville, because I do, there are a lot of parts that I don't like. But look, I'm not even talking about this show still if there were not parts of this show that I enjoy. Don't know how you guys feel, but I would like to see the show continue with some changes, though. With some changes. And that main change that really needs to be gone is Martel Hope. So I'm gonna Lawson, I see your comments. I'm gonna read a couple comments, guys. Hold on one second. Okay, hold on one second. I want to be able to see. Okay. All right, that should be my last for now. My last interruption. All right, but I'm going to go up and scroll and read a couple comments. Again, thank you guys for joining me. 776 of you guys. And I want to know your thoughts. You do not have to agree with me. And I'm not saying that I'm going to be easy on anybody, but there's a lot of things that I pass on making videos about. And most times it's if it's a little too intrusive for my thoughts, where I want to come out. I really don't care what these people got going on in their personal lives. But if it's juicy, we're going to talk about it. LaDawn, is this you, sis?
Yes, ma'am.
LaDawn, hey, sis, how are you?
I'm better today. I'm good. I'm
That's
blessed.
good. That's good to hear, sis. DMing you after this. DMing you. Let me put it on my little list right here. But LaDawn, let's read some comments first, and then we'll have a discussion. This is a power hour because I do have to make a run. But let me read what the cuties have to say. Lawson said, I'm here for it as well. The cast members have to move forward amicably and at least be able to film scenes together for the show to continue and work. This is a show and the people have a show to do. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's how I feel. That's how I feel as well. Nobody, even us, that's not on reality TV, but if we work and hold a job, I hope that you are not just going to work and you are miserable. Because if so, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So most times if you miserable at work, you getting on up out of there. You're going to find you another job. And I do see that they all are showing up. And when I say that it's a lot of stuff that I pass on, I got stuff right now sitting in my DM that I'm just not going to touch. Because again, I've always told you guys, I'm not out to ruin anybody. Now, if I need to let loose, I'm going to let loose. That's what creating content is, and you have to create it in your way. You know what I mean? So some of us, we going to go hard and some may not, but I like it. I do. Aunt Debbie, is this you?
Yes, yes. How you doing? How you doing, LaDon?
Good. How are you, Aunt
Hi.
Debbie?
I'm all right. I'm all
That's
right.
That's good. That's good. Somebody said that's not Courtney. She is, oh wow, Cheryl Michael. She is a little bit heavier. Let's see. Not the same situation as Mariah. Mariah chose to forfeit her rights of having full creative control when she opted to be a cast member in lieu of being behind the scenes. Mariah still gets creator and EP credits and a check because of it. Yes, Mariah Huck of Married to Medicine. But we're going to go ahead and get started with some back and forth commentary. Again, 755 of you are here. Quinn Can said, if this trip is for filming, I'm glad Mel took her friend Shanita with her. She looks like she not going to play with none of them. Lauren is there, but not shown
Yeah.
in the you just show. Yes, Lauren was not. I even went by Lauren's Instagram. I didn't see anything. She wasn't in the pictures. Proximity ain't the same thing as trusting the environment in which you find yourself. We will have to wait and see how the interactions evolve. Yeah, proximity isn't, but the tone of voice is, and she was having a very good time. And look, I don't want her miserable. I'm speaking about Mel. I don't want her miserable. I don't want her angry. I don't want her dreading to film. She has shown up season after season on her show. That's how it feels. That's how it is for me. And look, if they all can come to some understanding, that's a good thing to me.
You
But
know what,
Ladon,
Chit Chat? I don't.
I
You
was
know
just about
why?
to say, hold on. I know you're ready. Hold on. I was just about to say, welcome to the panel, Hannah Grace. Hey, Hannah.
Hey, how's it going, Chit Chat? Hey, LaDon and Aunt Debbie and panel.
It's
Hey,
going
hey, Anna.
it's
Hey,
going good, Hannah Grace. And thank you so much for that tip, that garden tip, Hannah. I'm gonna have to use that. Now, Hannah, is it fresh lemon and lime, or is it after, let's say I've made me some fresh lemonade and I could just put the peelings in my
yes,
plant?
I just squeeze it. I use lime or lemon every day, so I just you squeeze it and then I'll put the peel out there.
The peel. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna
Hmm.
try it. I'm gonna
Okay.
try it. All right, LaDon, I'm coming, sis. One more comment. Mel is the bomb to be able to play chess like that. I'm not that cool. I lose my ish. Well, Tracy Johnson. Now we're talking currently, and let's have a debate. You guys know I love debates. Tell me what currently is going on currently with Mel and let's say Stormy, where she should lose her ish, or are you the type that we're not gonna let bygones be bygones? It's forever. Put it in the comments, Tracy. But LaDon, go ahead, sis. I see you ready. LaDon is ready, chat. Go ahead, sis.
Well, the first thing is, I don't think Mel's miserable because I feel like she already know what she's working with. She see it, it's right in her face. She already know what she's dealing with. So once you already know who you're dealing with, you have an inner peace because you know how to deal with them. And so I don't think she's miserable. I think a lot of people want her to be miserable and hold grudges and it's not that it's not about holding grudges or forgiveness. It's just accepting what it is. We're co-workers, ain't nothing else to it. Let's do this. And that's it. I don't think it's no phoniness to it. I think Mel is an acquaintance, a co-worker, and they're on a good page right now. You know what I mean? As you said, there's nothing currently going on right now with Mel and Stormy, especially. You know what I mean? And really not Tisha, but her throwing her little side shade. But Mel's way up here. She don't even see that shade down there. You know what I'm saying? So I think I agree. And I think that is a good quality to have, to be able to show up to work, show up, show out, and with a smile on your face, and all really be okay at the same time. Um,
Mm.
I think if they think for one second that she got her guard down, or she trusts them, or this is a rebuilding situationship, it's not. Mel is doing her job, and she's doing it well. And I think the others are just so happy to be in her presence. I think the others are the ones that really need to be around her with a smile on their face. They're the ones that got something, to me, to try to maybe turn the tables with the fans a little bit. So I think they're the ones that's miserable when Mel walks in. I think they're the ones that got the fake smiles on.
Hold on, because I didn't say Mel was miserable.
No, no, no,
I see
no.
that
You didn't
with
say
you.
that.
I said I don't want her to be. Go
No, you
ahead.
didn't say that. I'm going by on other panel pages where people are saying, I wouldn't stay there and be miserable. Why would she stay and be miserable with them people that did this? So I'm saying I don't feel like, that's why I said it, I don't feel like she's miserable, and a lot of people in the chat are on some of those pages. So I just was, on my stance, like I said before. I don't think she's miserable, and I don't think she should walk away from her show until she's ready, until God says go for her. And I want the show to continue because I took an interest in it in the beginning, and I really would love to see Love of Marriage Huntsville successful, and pouring out into people, and us seeing other people's lives and stuff, as long as they get out of that pattern that they've been in. And I feel like it should be some changes, some shakeups, some different people. I think some people need to go, but I think the show itself, I really would like it to go on. But if it's not, I'm okay with it too, because where Mel go, I'm gonna go, and I know she's gonna be okay, and I know she's gonna give us some entertainment wherever. If it's on her own platform or whatever, a Mel fan. But I do support the show that she came up with, and I'm gonna ride it till the wheels fall off.
All right. Excellent commentary, LaDawn. Excellent commentary. Yeah, and I agree with you. I agree. I already really gave my thoughts. I'm okay with, look, I'm also okay with, just me, my own personal opinions, letting bygones be bygones, letting people work through issues of the past and moving on. And whether it's look, we just co-workers, or I don't think they're friends, but if it gets to that point one day, I wouldn't be mad at any of them. You know what I'm saying? Life is really too short. I'm just happy to see them outside of the US, number one, and hopefully they have a good time. Hopefully they have a good time. But hold your thoughts, LaDawn. Give me 1 second.
Well,
Let me
I don't
read
agree with that part.
what part?
I agree with the being co-workers and all of that, and she letting bygones be bygones. But I
Well,
can't be with.
I know where you're leading to. If she decides, because it is her decision,
I won't
and
hate her for it, and I'ma still support her.
hold on. Doris, leak your backstage. Your device is not connected. Try to drop down and come back up. Everybody's situations are personal. So, and we don't know none of this. We don't know if she just saying, shit, I'm just a cordial co-worker. Now, do no Mel say she got money to make, not friends to fake. So I do know that she understands the assignment. Let me put it like that. But what I'm saying, even going forward, if I'm really for her, like I am, I wouldn't care if she decided to be Stormy's friend, and her and Stormy went out and had drinks, or decided to
I
take a
agree with
girl.
that person.
Huh?
I agree with you with that person. Yes.
Okay, Stormy, Tisha, Kimmy.
Nope.
Hold on. I'm saying for me. Okay? Give me a. I'm saying for me, I wouldn't care because that's her life. I haven't
Uh-huh.
had any interactions with any of them, and But go ahead, Ladon. Ladon says she ain't having it.
Nah,
Go ahead.
it's not that, I would still support Mel if she did make that decision because it don't bother me that much, honestly. But I'm saying for me, I just feel like if I can't trust you, I can't be, we can't be friends. And I feel like Stormy hasn't done so much that they can't come back from. So that's why I said for me, I can see that happening with them down the line. But with Tisha and to me, you can't trust them. They're connected to the husbands that they got. They are who they are, and you got to believe them, and they're not to be trusted. So I can't see a valuable friendship out of that. But to be acquaintances and associates, absolutely. That's why I
Okay.
said it.
All right. All right. Uh, Ladon ain't having it. Period. Brittany Janae, I wish you could have seen my face, child. Brittany says, as long as Penny Loafers ain't filming, I'm here for it. And we know Penny Loafers is none other than Mr. Martel Ho. Lawson said, outside of Martel, I don't believe Melody is personally impacted or affected by Stormy, Tisha, Kimmy, etc. Yes, I
Mm-hmm.
agree. When you've gone through so much, and I'm just gonna speak on what she's gone through, and we still don't know everything when it comes to that. As far as Martel, we know enough and a lot. But everything else is really minor. You know what I mean? That there's no sweat off your back. You're not gonna let it, even get
Mm-hmm.
close to what that was about. So I agree with that. All right. Now, Doris Leak, I see you backstage. You can turn your camera off if you like, and I'll go ahead and let you up unless you want to stay on camera. Just let me know. Then we're going to get to Aunt Debbie. While Aunt Debbie is talking, I will also highlight a few more comments. Joyce, did I read your comment? Mel is at work with her snake co-workers. And my question was, is she swimming with sharks? Are they still sharks, Aunt Debbie?
Yes, yes, yes. They
Aunt Debbie
still
ain't.
sharks.
Aunt Debbie
Now,
ain't.
Mel know how to be cordial. They in the Virgin Islands. And she sounded like she was having a good time. She doing her job and she getting along. You saw Stormy face all swelled up like a catfish, holding on to issues. Hold
Child.
on to them. I was Mel. She done brought her friends over there first class, Lauren and Shanita. When I get through filming,
Go ahead, Aunt Debbie.
and I wouldn't be thinking about them folks. I'm glad the men stayed at home. Maybe that'll give them a chance for the women to work out some of their issues. If not, who cares? Play that song. Do your job. What that song by them girls?
Which one? Your theme song?
Yes, baby.
Hold on, Aunt Debbie. Woo child. It's a nice time for it. Aunt Debbie ain't going. Let's go ahead and play her theme song real quick.
Hey, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. About none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
All right, excuse the language, child, but that is Aunt Debbie's theme song. Now, Aunt Debbie, before you get back to letting loose, you did say it may give the women a chance to work some things out. What if that happens? What if that happens?
That's what grown women do. And then you can work things out and still be cordial and walk away. Don't mean you have to, just because you work something out don't mean you'll be friends and besties.
Right.
It's just getting an understanding, and we both have a mutual respect for one another, and we move on. That don't mean we have to go break bread or drinks or none of that stuff. Just show that you evolving. Women do evolve.
Yeah.
And that's why men need to stay at that. That's why they left them at home. Now, Mel, I'm glad Mel took Shanita and Lauren with her. I feel safer with them with her than her being over there with them. Have a good time.
What if Shanita is on the show? Is my sis here?
Yes.
Hey, sis. What if Shanita is on the show?
I would love it. I would love it. I think she would be great for the show. And I believe she'll get some of them, you know, she'll straighten out some of that mess, you know. She that type of person, you know. But have a good time and keep it moving. Mel there to do a job and make a check. And if you're in the Virgin Islands, you got a chance to go over there and make some money and have some fun. My nose wouldn't be turned up. I wouldn't have no bad attitude. I'll do my job. I'll make my check. And I'll go have me some fun in the sun with that pretty beach water out there. Them young women. You ain't got no reason to have your nose turned up in the air.
That's right. Totally agree on that. I agree.
And if you can't get along with somebody, it's somebody else you can talk to. I know Stormy got issues with Tisha, Mel, and might as well say Kimmy too, because Tisha and Kimmy coming together. That's a package deal there. You know, and talk to Nell. If you can't talk to Nell, then go off and do your own thing. Get on a jet ski or do something with yourself. Don't sit there and make your own self miserable, because that ain't no good time to make your own self miserable. Get up and go have some fun. Do your job. Enjoy yourself. You know, that's what I would do. I would all that other stuff. I'm telling you now, I don't care nothing about it. I do my job. I'm with Mel. I got my girls here. I'm finna do my job, and then we going to have some fun. Holla. You want to sit there with your nose turned up and lips like a catfish and be miserable? That's on you. You're not finna spread that to me.
Well, look, I gotta play that theme song one more again, and then I'm going. And look, you guys know I always throw in conversations for the sake of a good debate, and that's what we are having. But let me play this. Close your ears if you don't want to hear it. But this I jam. This is Debbie's theme song.
Hey, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. About none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Debbie say she don't give a damn. She gonna go over there, enjoy, put her toes in the sand, kick back, get a little tan, go out, maybe party a little bit with the ladies, and send them on about their business once that trip is over. That's just it. That's all.
So as I get through filming when I'm done, you know, because I know it's some good looking men over there somewhere, you know. Some of them women single. Hell, I'll be out once I'm through working, filming, whatever we got to do. Hey, I'm going over there. I'm going to hear some music. I'm going to check in a show. I'm going to have me a good time. I'm not finna sit around and be with no bunch of women chattering and talking crazy. And I hope bringing up stuff happened yesterday. You ain't got time for that. I didn't come for that. And matter of fact, she didn't come for them. She came to do a job. And that's the way they should be thinking. And if they through with their job and they won't be bothered, take your flight and go home to your husband or whatever you want to do. But I'm finna have a good time. I ain't got time to be bothered with no mess. I know it's some good looking men's over there, baby.
I know that's right. Aunt Debbie. Things fidelity is important, but we are just not really giving it a pass, are we? Where you going, Thames? Because I don't think we talked about fidelity in this live. But let me know. Drop down, put it in the comments. Aunt Debbie not having it. Red Ann says, welcome to the panel as well. Hold on, Aunt Debbie, because you know we're going to swing back up. But I want to read a couple comments before I do. 884 of you are watching. Please, please, please hit the like button for me. Lies More Lies. Lies More Lies says, sad thing is Stormy and Mel would make a good team on the show only. Excuse me, they don't have to be friends, but they could let the Scott women have it. I agree. And look, none of them have to be friends at all. I can't speak for nobody else. I would like to see a change when it comes to this show. And if everybody could laugh and have fun and all of that, I think it's a start with, like Aunt Debbie saying, leaving them Negroes at home, because they do keep up a lot, especially Marceau. So I think it'll be a good start to that. But if we're just talking about the show itself, I think that they should try to continue to do what they're doing now. I can't wait to see it. And like I said, I'm glad that they were able to get on out this country. But lies more lies, when it comes to Stormy and Mel, they both have similar products. I'm not talking about the quality now. I'm just talking about their line of business. And, Mel was, let me not say they. I can say they for one reason. Mel was very supportive of Stormy before Stormy even got on the show. Then we also know that Stormy supported Mel when she was pregnant, because that's when Mel filmed the video at her home. So her mammy, old Petty Betty, stepped in and just messed all that up. And speaking of that, Ebony said, no. If your mama is talking about my babies, then it's just working. That's it. That's all. Plus, she knew AC. And AC was sitting up there in that parking lot, child. And we know that if Stormy knew she was in the parking lot, Stormy knew who she was. Period. Okay. Lies my lies say apology if that was already discussed. And I'm starting to think Mel isn't dealing with Nell much these days, especially when she mentioned, I can only do black and white, no gray area, fence or writing. Good point. We don't know. I know that she's spoken very, very highly of Nell Fletcher in the past. And we also have to remember, what we see is what's on this show. There's a whole lot of history that goes on, but you can't continue to rap for Martel. I'm just sorry. So I get that. No, you're going to have to draw that line, and you either here or there. You know what I mean? And he can't be like a little brother and all that. And this man has would have successfully done it when it comes to Revenge P. So excellent point. And Thames already asked you that. Maybe you'll drop down. I'm not sure where you were going. Aunt Debbie, I'm going to swing back up. Aunt Debbie going to always live up to that theme song, baby. And we like it. I always put this up as well when Aunt Debbie gets ready to speak, because it's the only way she knows how to operate, from what I've been able to just tell since meeting Aunt Debbie. She's going to give it to you real raw every time. And like Mel's brother Marcus told her before, go collect your money. Go do your job, collect your money, and go ahead and go home. And a lot of people, not a lot, but a couple people didn't understand that that's what I was talking about when it comes to Charnita. Ask Dr. Heavenly. Girl, if you don't go speak to them people, promote your business, and pick up your bag on your way out the door. Ask Dr. Heavenly. But excellent points, Aunt Debbie. Next up is Hannah Grace. 900 of you guys watching. I'll start some more comments. But Hannah Grace, your thoughts?
Yes, I tell you what. Hello, everyone. Again, I'm gonna tell you, I'm with LaDon and Aunt Debbie, and I'm not sure about you, Cutie, because look. Once Letitia and Kimmy and Marceau and Maurice and Miss Wanda and Billy Bob, all of them tried to conspire to take what I created and did not want to give me the credit, and then sat up and say, why don't we thank each other? And Marceau said, I'm not going to thank anyone. No, we don't have anything else to do as far as outside of business. You cannot, I can't do nothing else with you. That's it. That's all. Period, point blank, because how, LaDon already said it. How can I trust you? I can't. And you see Letitia sitting out that, in my opinion, from what I saw, with that big old frown on her face, storming the same way. But as long as Mel and Martel was getting it, and that is their family was tearing up, and people were, everybody wanted to team up against Mel. Oh, Marceau and Letitia and Kimmy and Billy Bob, them, they were just fine with it. But now that the tables are turned, they got these frowns on their face. No, Y'all keep these frowns on your face, because if you hadn't did the right thing in the beginning, we wouldn't even be in this position. Miss Wanda talking about she wanted her own show. She gets up there talking all this smack about this woman's children and all of this stuff. No, no, no. In my opinion, there's no coming back from that. I would be cordial. We can film. You can't come to my home. None of that. Because I can't trust you, because Marceau already said it. Don't do nothing around me and Tisha, because we'll steal it. We'll take it. And that's basically what they, in my opinion, have been doing. But Melody Peep Gang, Martel kept on fooling with them. You can't bite me but more than one time, and that's it. And she should have nothing for them at this point, and that's why she's smiling. She's happy because she did the work to get where she is. And there's no way in putting yourself back in harm's way when you escape all of Martel, and they still with Martel. To this day, I haven't heard them say, when I say them, I'm talking about the Scotts, that that Martel was wrong. I haven't heard it. They may have said it, but I haven't seen them come to Melody's defense. Why not? But no, I wouldn't have nothing for you. We could just, like, she's happy now, like I said, because she gave it up. She said, I forgave y'all. That's it. But that don't mean I got to go back in your presence. And because, see, here's the thing that is most disturbing to me. She bought y'all in on her dream and it was her vision. She let y'all do it. Because if she hadn't told Carlos about you guys, no one would know about you all. Y'all wouldn't be on the show. But what did she get for doing that? Them trying to take over the whole show and get spinoffs and get Wanda on this and Wanda on. No. Now do it, but don't go behind my back and try to sabotage me. And that's what they did. And that to me was the ultimate betrayal. So for me, no, I couldn't go back on that. But again, she's let it all go, in my opinion. But no, you just cannot come back from that. Again, I just don't see it. Now, what's the next question? Was that it? No, ma'am.
Hold on, Hannah Grace. I'm gonna have to go ahead and share. I'm just gonna share it on Debbie. Now, this is on Debbie's theme song, but Hannah Grace said the same thing now.
Hey, I don't give a fuck by none of that shit. By none of that shit. I don't give a fuck by none of that shit.
I know it's on Debbie, but Hannah Grace ain't having it.
No,
Hannah
ma'am.
Grace. Hannah said she even giving me the side eye, child. Ooh, child. I feel you, Hannah Grace. And I love you, Aunt Betty. Okay, Wanda. Wanda could stay in the comment section, guys. Don't remove her. She like Aunt Betty. Hannah giving me, hey, chow. Ooh, chow almost said something I wasn't supposed to say. Hey. I feel you, Hannah. And yes, we will never, ever, ever, ever. And look, we are outside parties. If we would never forget, we know Mel will never forget. But Hannah, you are my debate partner. You know, I love to debate with you. I am speaking, and don't any of you guys run with this, oh my God, chit chat, trying to get them back together as friends. We are having a debate.
No.
Hypothetically, and I'm saying what if the day comes where they all just say, man, forget the past, forget it, we gonna be girls, we gonna hang. Is everybody gonna go into shock or what if? I'm just asking. That's gonna be our second question, Hannah. Don't answer now. That's when we're gonna spin it back up to the top, and we just gonna ask, what if? And look, I am with you guys. We're having fun here tonight, because once you cross me, it's done. So don't think that I'm on that side. But for the sake of this show, for the sake of whatever, Bravo saying nope, everybody's saying no. But Tyra, you got that wrench ready. Oh, okay. Yes, guys, as long as they're respectful, we can let them stay. But who was that said I love Aunt Betty? I hope you subscribe, Wendy, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But Hannah not having it at all. And there is a little too much for us to ever forget. Really. We've seen it. I broke it down in the video the other day when I said, okay, well, let's remind them when they were talking about the millimeters and all
Good
of that.
video, chit chat. Yep.
Thank you, sis. So I reminded everybody. There was nobody that was left out. Not a single one. Even the ones that she's currently over with, over there now with. So, I'm there. I'm there with you. But let's see now. I believe that Doris, hold on. Prosperity, is this you? Prosperity?
Yes, it's me.
Okay.
Hi, y'all.
And happy heavenly birthday again to your mom.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Doris, I believe this is your first time joining me. How are you?
I'm blessed. How are you?
I'm blessed as well. Thank you so very much. LaDawn, I want you to hold on to what you put in the back chat because I'm curious to hear what you're talking about. Okay, it's Amazon. Go ahead, Doris. I'm gonna go on mute.
Okay. First of all, I want to say God bless to everyone that's on your show. I really do enjoy your show. I'm trying to join. As soon as I can get this thing together on my phone, I'm kind of up there in age. I need my grandson to help me with that. But anyway, I only have a comment. I think Melody is at a place in her life to where she's overcome just about the worst of it by doing what she done, with Martel. I don't blame her because he's a snake in the grass. As far as her on the trip with the ladies, I think it's job related only. But then again, Mel is a child of God. She can overcome anything. And yes, it is such a thing as saying you have to forgive in order to be forgiven, but you don't have to bow down. And she's smart enough and intelligent enough to see where it is. You know what I'm saying? And like my mom used to say, sometimes it's good to keep them enemies close so you can see that next move coming.
That's right. That's right. Were you done? Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Life is too short to keep playing these games that they play, and they're all grown women. I wish they just grow up, get on their grind, get your bag, and leave people alone. And that's all I have to say. And y'all have a good night.
Well, wait a minute now, Doris. I heard you as I was going to get my packages. So
I'm not leaving.
Okay. You'll still be on the panel. Okay. We're looking forward to you becoming a cutie crew member. But you said some deep, deep things. Number one, a child of God. And you're right. God does ask us to forgive. But I'm glad you threw in that second part as well. We definitely do not have to forget. You know what I mean? I also that, especially since I can relate, and it's a double-edged sword, if you ask me, when it comes to male. But when you go through something as traumatic, because it could be traumatic as far as what she went through with Martel, and then you have to work with the people that may have contributed or knew or made fun of and all of that. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I can forgive you. I can forget you. So, we'll never know. But just what Hooten said, for 70,000 an episode, I would swim with the fish, sharks, and snakes and keep it moving.
Check that out. And you know what?
The electric eel.
In 2023 was one of my worst years in life. I was with my husband for 15 years. And he was dealing with mental health, but I was so sick myself that I couldn't see it until I started getting better. And then it came to realization that I was the one that was keeping him afloat. By him having to take care of me, I couldn't see his mental health status. And it really got so bad and so deep, to where I just had to say, listen, in order for me to protect myself, I think that you should just remove yourself for a little while and go get your mental health straight and get it together. And sadly to say, on the second month, I got a phone call from my father-in-law saying that Keith didn't make it. He was in an accident. He didn't make it.
Oh,
He got hit, a hit
So
and run
sorry.
in Newark, New
yeah.
Jersey, and mental
Mhm.
health played a big role. So I think Martel need to go get checked. Mental health is nothing to play with. It's very, very serious. It's very serious. You don't know where their mind is going to take you. And that's when I just said, you know what, I'm going to stop playing and I'm going to get back in the church, because you
Mm,
never know. We're here today and we're going today. And I can
yeah.
always forgive, but honey, I don't forget anything. I got a mind like an elephant. But I'm not going to hold that, because when you hold in that stuff, that drags
That's
you down even more into the darkness.
mm-hmm.
And trying to
Mm-hmm.
overcome serious things like that. And she is dealing with a man that's dealing with mental health. I mean, we could see that. Martel is just stone cold plumb crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Ariane needs to be. I'm not a fan of hers at all. Trust
Hold
me.
on, Doris. Hold on, Doris. I don't want to even, let's keep it on the girls trip. And we
you
look,
know what? You know what?
we
My
got
mind just went all the way left, didn't it?
That's okay. I want us to stay on track, but I totally agree with you. Sorry about your husband, although you guys had issues and all of that.
Yeah,
We never want to,
it
say
still hurts.
right. I'm sure it does. I'm
It
sure it
still
does.
hurts.
But
But as
yeah.
far as this girls trip is concerned, I think they all should play nice, be adults, get that bag, and then when
Mhm.
you go back home, if you feel like you don't want to speak the next day, then don't. But
Yeah.
get your coins.
Collect the coins, okay?
Get them.
Absolutely.
Get them. And that theme song, I love it.
You love Under Debbie's theme song.
Yes, I
Yes,
do,
ma'am.
because I don't give a hoot nanny.
Ooh, child.
And
Yes,
it was
ma'am.
nice talking to you. It was nice talking
Nice
to you. And
talking to you. I enjoyed your commentary, Doris. Thank you so very much. We with you. We with you. And thank you again for mentioning as far as forgiveness. You know what I mean?
yes.
I'm here for it. For the show, I'm here for it, because look,
Yeah.
been a lot of nights. We was on live for 5-6 hours, and enough is enough. Enough is enough. And if they are able to, all of them, collect y'all bag, give us a
Yeah.
show. And in the meantime, even if it's still at arm's length, if they're able to get along, great. That's just how I feel.
If
That's how
not, then treat them with a long handled spoon.
That's right. Period. Thought this was a story about marriage and family. Okay, Thames,
I'm so sorry.
Let's read the title. No. I'm reading a comment, Doris. I'm reading a comment.
Okay.
And it's not, this was 20 minutes ago, so I don't think this was to you. But yeah, Thames, we know how the show came along. And Thames, hit the link. Child, read the title. Right now we talking about is Mel swimming with sharks, child. That's what we talking
Yeah,
about.
she is. Yeah, she is.
Doris say yes. I think everybody say yes. That's why I made it a part of the title. For sure.
Yeah, she is, but she know how to handle it, and no weapons formed against her is going to prosper.
That's right. Absolutely.
And I'm going to drop down. I'm going to drop down, let somebody else come, but I'm going to remain and listen.
Okay, Doris, thank you so much.
Y'all have a good night.
You as well. This was
Love,
Doris.
peace, and blessings.
Doris.
Hi.
Her first time hitting the link, and I enjoyed it. If you are watching from the bushes, or if you're scared to click the link, and let's chit chat. But thank you again, Doris. Next up, I think I know what she's going to. I'm gonna give you Aunt Debbie's theme song on the way out the door, Doris, since you say you like it. Here we go.
Hey, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. About none of that shit. I don't give a fuck
Ooh, child. We really
Ooh,
don't.
child.
We really don't, though, you know. But thank you again, Doris. Next up is Red Ann. Justice, I see you backstage. And welcome, welcome, welcome to the panel. Now, Red Ann, before I get to you, let me say to the chat, thank you guys so much. Thank you to the cutie mods representing. They deep, they deep, they tough. Be careful in that chat. They own it. Do you hear me? And look, they let one slide. She good though. That love Aunt Betty. Let me go ahead and put your auntie up here for 1 second. Hold on, child. Your aunt, hold on, child. Now look, I ain't got no problem with whomever love whomever, but we have seen a lot that this lady did. A whole lot. Like somebody said earlier, she was talking about them kids using that swimming pool, and we know that she's just had this personal issue against male as well. But if you love her, you love her. You can stay in the chat. Welcome again to the panel, Red Ann, Prosperity, Thick Girl, and Justice. Red Ann, hold on, let me stop this real quick because things you keep putting the same thing in the chat, and either you can expound, let us know what you're talking about. Love and Marriage Huntsville is about marriage and family, right? Right. Now what do you want to add? What do you want to say about that? Hold on, guys, because Thames, I think, want to say something because they keep putting a comment in the chat. Okay, Thames, I'm waiting on you. Yes, Love and Marriage Huntsville is about marriage and family. I'm waiting on you, Thames. Because we know Love and Marriage Huntsville been ventured far, far away from that. So if I'm missing something of what you're trying to ask, let us know. Okay. But I saw the comment about 3-4 times. This show has gone left into the, yes, it has. So we can say Love and Marriage Huntsville was. We can say Love and Marriage Huntsville was. The things you've been around for quite some time.
Long time ago.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that you've witnessed what we've witnessed, and we can't go back to day one. Unfortunately, we cannot go to season 1, episode 1, and that is the reason why we have these discussions. But yes, you're right. Okay. All right. Red Ann, before you get started, I want to play the video again for those that may have missed it. And it is the ladies of Love and Marriage Huntsville on a cash trip. Now, Kimmy and Neil Fletcher, they are there. And let's go ahead and play, but they're not in this video. Let's go ahead and play a little bit.
I have one rubber band.
You got one?
And it's for me, Lord.
Yes. Okay, I'm getting some good ones. Hey.
You want to bamba? You want to G with the big boy?
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. That bedroom with that view. Ooh, yes. Now, Crystal Hayes, you are backstage. Your device is not connected. You will need to drop down and come back up. And then we're going to go ahead and get Red Ann's thoughts. After Red Ann, Prosperity, Thick Girl. And after Prosperity, we have Justice. Red Ann, your thoughts. Are you down with this? Because I'm down for it. Are you down for the girls?
No.
Uh-oh.
Not hell no, but hell no.
These cutie crew members ain't no joke. You hear me? Go ahead, Red Ann.
No. Everything that they've tried to do how they dragged her, talked about those babies, talked about her mother. It's a hard hell no for me.
Oh, child. Wait, hold on. Hold your thoughts. I have to acknowledge this. Teresa Wright, thank you so very much for gifting 5 Cutie Crew memberships. Alf MC was gifted a membership. Bonnie Mason, Pretty Eyes, Beverly Childs, and Yvette Lee. Courtesy of Teresa Wright. Teresa Wright, I appreciate you. I'm going to have to get a video saved when people give memberships, but thank you so much for that. That was so very sweet. Now, child, I'm gonna have to get theme songs for everybody in the Cutie Crew. Go ahead, Red Ann. Red Ann ain't having it.
Not in the least. This woman has cried, saying that she wants to be out of Huntsville. They have dragged her name. They have had this woman's name in her mouth from day one. So there's no way that I would even think about giving them any of my precious time. They don't deserve it. The same way that you were out here in public talking about me, talking about my family, my children, oh, you're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to show that you're sorry, that you apologize, that you want to do better. That's been said before.
Well, what if they have? For the sake of debate, what if they've had those talks? What if they're there?
Well, see, this is the thing, Chit Chat. If they've had the talks, and this is just me, don't have the talk in private when you were doing all the BS in public.
Oh, child.
That's how you do it. Don't try to talk trash in public and then try to come and apologize in private. Oh, it don't work that way. No, ma'am. No.
Boom.
Red Ann ain't having it. And you're right. We would like to see it.
Because every time they stop filming, she's made it very clear that once she stops filming, she has to, get away and decompress. So let's see what happens as soon as they stop filming and they have their money. Let's see if they're going to be on that same energy after filming is done.
Not when they got the money, child.
Or when they get back around their man.
There you go. There you go. That pillow talk. There you go. That's it. That's it. I really do believe Marcel probably don't want Mel and Tisha to be in a good space because he's afraid that Tisha may want to do some of the things that Mel is doing and get a little bit more independent. Nah. They can keep that. No, sir, no, ma'am.
All right. All right.
That's it.
Red Ann ain't having it, period. Point blank. Do you hear me? And just what I have on the screen, Debbie Thomas said, in other words, your apology needs to be as loud as your BS. Period.
Right.
Now, you guys know I act like this sometimes where I throw stuff out there again for the sake of debate. But I will say this, taking it a step further, Red Ann, yes, if it ever is a day or a thought or whatever the case may be, when it comes to them sort of mending, because some people now, I'm not saying this is the case here, but some people are able to, as I mentioned earlier, to let bygones be bygones. Sit down, have a tough conversation, get mad, yell, scream about it, and forgive each other. Some people are able to operate like that in life. And I would like to see, you know, I don't think we will, because like I said, they played a part in, nobody made Martel go out there and cheat or stick his kindness, you know what I mean, and all of that. Hey Terrell, nobody made that happen. But as far as them new points, I just broke down the other day as far as Tisha, where she kept saying, "You trying to break up my marriage," and she didn't realize that she was doing the same damn thing. Somebody
Correct.
mentioned, how you gonna mention something as far as cheating at their 10th wedding anniversary dinner? That was wrong. How you gonna talk about matching BMWs and all of that? So that's what I mean when I say they played a part. They played a part. I think the men really played a part, but if they are able to one day ever get to a point, as I mentioned, I'm not going to feel no type of way, because everybody got a right to live their life the way they want to. But I do think that chess, not checkers, when it comes to Melody Cherie. We ain't even got to think it. We know it. And yeah, she's collecting that bag. That's what she's doing. So excellent commentary, Red Ann. Let me read a couple comments. Charlene said, "This is all business, period." Quinn Can said, "Man, she don't need to be friends with none of them. Once you show me that you don't have my best interest, I feed you with a long handled spoon for
Period.
life. For life." Okay. Roxy said,
Forever.
right. In my Cardi B voice, forever. Roxy said, "I think that's the biggest issue with the fans of the show. They want several people gone at once, when we should focus on Martel because he has shown to be the only threat." Totally agree. Let's focus on him. Get his arse up out of here. Irene said, "Melody is on her job, just like we don't like everybody on our job." Good point. And then I think I read those. LaDawn, once I get back up to you, I started yours. I will ask you what you mean. But for now, we're going to go ahead and thank you, Red Ann. And we are already at an hour and 24 minutes. So we really going to cut this off about 1:45. Try to. Prosperity Thick Girl. Prosperity, your thoughts about the girls' trip. Do you think male swimming with sharks?
I think Mel is swimming with sharks, but Mel is in a cage. Mel is not crazy. Mel is not just gonna go out in the water without protection. Mel is swimming with sharks in a cage. I mean, in a cage.
Got that life jacket on, huh?
And she got the snorkels. She got everything. She got the mask, the flippers. Mel good. Mel know what she doing. But if they can give us a cohesive show, if we can see people, grown people being grown, I am here for it because I am tired of the bull crap and the back and forth and the all of the other stuff. So if it's gonna make it the show better, I am here for it. I am here for it. I know Mel ain't forgot not anything that these women have done or said about her or her kids. We all know Mel is a smart woman. Mel moves strategically, and if she's doing it, it's for a reason and it has a purpose. And when she is ready, she will reveal all as she always does. But I'm glad to see that they can get along. But I just want to know, how long did they have to wait for their tickets? Why they ain't come at the same time, teacher?
Hold on. If you're not speaking, please mute. If you're not speaking, please mute. Prosperity, I didn't know if that was you, but there was some rumbling in the background.
Girl, that was me.
Oh, look at it. Red Ann over there. Okay, go ahead, Prosperity.
I just want to know, didn't Mel say she took her friends with her?
Yeah, Dr. Shanita Foster is there, as well as Lauren.
Like I said, Mel know exactly what she is doing. I can go to work, but I ain't got to hang around these people all day and all night because I ain't got no backup. Mel know what she doing. But like I said, if they can have fun with one another, if they can't hang out after the cameras are down, I am not mad at it because that is that lady's life. Don't nobody want to be walking around mad, attitude all the time. That brings you down. So if that's what they doing, Hey, go to the club, girl. Get smack some butts and all that together. I don't. Just give us a good show, and as long as it's not hurting her mental, do what you do, boo.
Yeah. Prosperity Thick Girl said if they could make a cohesive show, she's down with it. And I am too. I am too. And I must agree, Prosperity. Look, this is their lives. We don't know to that extent, and I'm not gonna pry and see, oh, are they friends? I wonder if whatever's going on, hey, in the end, that's their business. I think though that, like you said, she is protected from the sharks. She got a backup with her and everything else. And I just want to, and it's hard, especially with the leader, Mr. Carlos Kane. I would love to see a turnaround when it comes to the show. We have to admit it's been heavy. It's been heavy and enough. Let them all show up and get that check. Give us a show. Give us a show. And for those of us that, like myself personally, I'm done. You know what I mean? After you show me some things, I'm done. But there are some that I mentioned that's able to go beyond that and repair that. If that's ever going to be the case, I'm not going to be mad at any of them. I'm not.
But Keisha, also, it showed us that we know the thing with Stormy and Tisha the same. That's why Tisha was on that plane by herself, and Stormy was already there with me.
So
Hi, Debbie.
It's going to be interesting. Now, did you guys? I wish I would have known. Dog, I don't know who video I was looking at, but that Mel and Lauren were in Los Angeles a couple weeks ago. That's when she had the poll.
Shopping with reality TV. Shop with reality TV.
Okay, that's who I was watching, and she said Stormy was there as well. Really? See, I didn't know.
The same hotel. She don't know if they were together, but they
were at the same hotel. Okay. And I heard that it could have been a TikTok event as well. Maybe it's something we'll see on the show. I didn't see anything about it, but I just watched that video, I believe yesterday or maybe earlier today. So, we'll see. But thank you, Prosperity. Cohesive show is what we want. And now we got Justice. You guys know how Justice gonna come in. I already know. Justice, before I get to you, let me read a couple comments. Hey, Terrell. Terrell said, I could speak to Tisha, but Tisha is a person who throws a brick and then cries wolf. So I would forever side-eye Tisha. I believe Mel just make her money and chuck the peace sign. I know that's right. And reading it like that, it all makes sense in that order, Terrell. Thank you for that comment. I believe that as well. 1408 said, with friends like that, you don't need enemies. MD Hill said, they playing nice to see what Mel's move. I can't get over how they conspired with his cheating, custody battle, and always co-signing with the good guy, Marty. Bonnie said, I couldn't do it with those ladies. Way too much has happened. They never liked her. No coming back from it. Forgive, make your bag, keep it moving afterwards. All right. Seems like 95% of us are feeling, I think it's different too, Prosperity, as content creators, well, child, Hannah up here, she a content creator. And Hannah said, no, man. But it gets heavy, when you creating your comments, then when you go live, or you know what I mean, it gets really, really heavy. So if they could remove some of that heaviness from this side, I'm down for it. Last but not least, Peggy said, Carlos is the biggest shark, and Mel has to deal with him. Ooh, child. Hold on, Peggy. I'm gonna go ahead and give you something to go with that, child.
And that ain't a ledge.
And that ain't a ledge, child. The biggest shark. I feel you, Peggy. But welcome, Justice. How are you, Justice?
I am blessed, thank you. Hello, panel and chat.
Hello. What are
Oh,
your thoughts?
that was real
Hello.
slow. What's wrong?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hi, y'all. I'm
I
just
think we
bringing.
all was talking at the same time,
Oh,
Justice.
okay.
Go ahead.
I'm just bringing food for thought here. I just would like to add something different in the mix to kind of make you think a little bit. And what if? And I agree. Uh, yeah, she's swimming with sharks because they've shown us their fins, so we know who they are. But I also know that Mel professed to be a Christian, and according to the word, even God Himself forgets your sin if you truly repent. What if on this trip some of these people get together and truly acknowledge their wrongdoing? And I hear so many people saying, forgive it, but don't forget it. Well, you're not going to forget the hurt that someone caused you, and you're not going to forget someone mistreating your family member or taking sides with someone else who mistreated you. I think the biggest issue is, do we as supporters expect, and I think a lot of them do because I've been listening to a lot of people, not here, but a lot of other places that feel that their support is the price they paid to hold her and some things that they are held in their own personal life. What if Mel from this trip say, well, I had a talk with one person at this group, and I really believe from what we talked about, her heart has changed because I felt that. I felt that in my spirit. And now she and I have worked through this and we are friends. Who would withdraw their support?
Not me.
I'm just, exactly. I'm just throwing that out there for other people who might feel that way. Well, I'm not going to support her if she back with them and they did this and they did that. No, I think it's bigger than that. It's same way we're admiring Mel being able to withstand through this. She didn't just stand through this on her own. She was stood through this by her own confession with the help of God. And if that's true, and I believe she wouldn't lie about it, why is it that we're limiting God to her holding malice against someone who mistreated her? Because if I remember correctly, she did take Martel back and they created another baby after he cheated. So she has the capacity to truly forgive if someone she believes has truly repented. So that is a possibility. I don't want us as supporters to be spiritually held in a hostile place because each of us on here, someone has did us wrong. And some of them have been close kin. And we say, well, I forgive you. Did you stop loving because they hurted you? I've been through that recently. But someone close to me hurt one of the closest people to me. And for a long time, I couldn't get past that. But through much prayer, I learned that forgiveness costs you something. And it costs other people saying, oh, she just a fool. She crazy. I can't believe, I would never. You would not. Maybe you don't have that relationship with God. Possibly she does. So I say, if we're going to support her, let's support whatever decision she make. Let's not have our support based on after what they did. No way, no how. That's your feeling. That's our feeling. That's how we think. But this lady says, I am of God. And if she is, and someone truly comes to her who hurt her and did her wrong, mistreated her in public, and she says, I feel that, Lord. Yeah, I can see that. Who are we to hold her in a spiritual hostage that she should be having animosity in her heart towards someone just because they hurted her? They hurted Jesus. He said, no man take my life. I lay it down. Even though he knew they said crucify him. What betrayal was that? Just food for thought. I just wanted to bring us something else here that I don't want us to get caught. I don't want us who say we Christians cannot truly forgive, because truly forgiveness doesn't pack around the thing that you have forgiven of someone. It says, I remember that no more. We starting anew. That's what forgiveness is, a fresh start. And then if you betray it, then I know, okay, that didn't work, you lied. But I believed in my heart that you were repentant for what you did to me. And I accepted that, and I gave you the benefit of the doubt. Thank you, Chit Chat, for this moment.
Ooh, child. Wait a minute, Justice. Hold on now.
Yeah, wait a minute now.
I knew how justice was coming, and I appreciate everything that you had to say. There's a lot now. There is a lot of us, I will say, that may not just be there yet. But as you mentioned, everybody has their own personal walk with God. And, you know, you said the same thing that I said at the start of this video. I think I was asking, you know, I'm debating tonight. I think I was debating LaDawn when I said it. If she good, I'm good. If, you know,
Amen.
I will not pull support back if I see her and Tisha are now friends, or her and are friends. That's their business and their lives. So I appreciate it. Justice came in and dropped that knowledge, okay, and wisdom, and I knew exactly how justice was coming. I appreciate it. You know, again, everybody definitely has a right to their own opinions, and a lot of us think alike, a lot of us think differently, but I think that what you said was needed. Now let me read a couple comments that I highlighted to you, Justice. I think T Baker said, I'm thinking, oh no, maybe I read this, but T Baker said, I'm thinking that they may have had a come to Jesus moment, which will be shown on the show. I would love to see it. I would, honestly. No, you talked about my kids, lied on my mom. Mel isn't crazy. That's from it's T. Dragonfly said, if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. Dragonfly said, no man. Debbie said, leopards don't change their spots, they only hide it for a while. Let Jesus forgive them, because I ain't. What Regina said, child. And Debbie, I agree with this. I need the actions to match the words. Need the actions to match. Renetta said it's going to take more than one trip to fully trust somebody. They would have a lot of work to do to prove they are trustworthy. I can agree with that. A couple more. Mel, and then I got something else to say to you, Justice. Mel is always working hard to protect her investment in this show. Therefore, she will be cordial with all of them except Hotel to make the show a success. And then Reen Bass said, I will support Mel regardless of what she decides to do. Mel will never forget that dark soul comment, though. That dark soul comment was something else. And that's what I wanted to ask you, Justice. If somebody stoops that low, and they're talking about your soul, I just want you to touch on that. How would you proceed, even when it comes to forgiveness? A dark soul, that's deep. That's deep.
Yeah, but you got to consider the source, Chit Chat. We're talking about Letitia said that. And at the time she said that, she was getting back at Melanie for exposing truth. To come against truth, you must present a darker equation. Darkness fights light. Melanie was packing light, truth. God said, I am the truth, the light. Light. Truth is light. It eliminates. I hope I'm saying that word correctly. It illuminates a dark place. If you strike one match in a dark room, light backs up to a certain degree. Melanie spoke truth to her, and it caused her to back up, still in her darkness, but backed away from the light. So what she was trying to do was produce more darkness than Melanie was producing light. And a person in that state was subject to doing anything. They're subject to saying anything. When you're in denial of what you have been living for 17 years, and now on public TV, someone shines a light in your closet and show that your drawers ain't hung up right.
Oh, child.
Hey, you're gonna react, and that's what she did. She not only did that, she came out, I think it was the same time. She had puppets, and I mean, come on now, all this little silly, crazy stuff. That was nothing but a satanic attack. She was not even in control anymore. a college degree, 15 degrees, and you're sitting there with puppets? Come on. Where's your words? 15 degrees, and you're speaking of a dark soul when you're not even in church. Come on now. Consider the source.
Jesus.
Well, I asked and you answered. And you answered. Yes, you did. And I appreciate it, Justice. It made me think of, I'm not sure if my sister's still in here, Pink Diva, but she said in a live before, I don't know, but it stuck with me. The light in you draws out the darkness in others. And that's what when Tisha said that dark soul comment, it was because of the light in me.
Exactly.
Excellent, Justice. Thank you so very much. Prosperity is shouting in the back chat. Child, somebody get the church fan out.
I didn't even know I needed that. Jesus.
Yes, ma'am. Shouting. Do you hear me? And I wanted to read Swamp Talk. How are people more mad than male? I can't stand Tisha funky earth. But if Mel is cool with it, everyone else is upset for nothing. Yeah, and we don't know. We looking at little 10, 15, 20, 30-second clips of videos that we've seen, but it put a smile on my face for the cohesiveness of the show. Like Prosperity said, it put a smile on my face. It did. I get tired of, child, can't we all just get along in my Rodney King voice? Everybody, especially, but Martel. That's too close. That's too, that's a whole different ball game. He can go. He should go. And I don't know for sure if he's on this show this season or not. We will find out. But thank you, Justice. Yes, ma'am.
I would like to say this. How many times has Mel actually tried to sit down with these ladies and iron things out? And
I don't know.
It went left. The last time she tried to do that, Tisha walked out on her. So, I mean, yes, I'm an absolute male supporter. And a lot of people, depending on what has happened, what people have said, has actually not only triggered Mel in some of the things that she's went through, but a lot of her supporters. That's how the millimeters came about. You know what I mean? So
yeah, but hold on. I get it, but let me throw in a but there. We are talking about us being watchers, viewers of a show versus these people that operate and see each other and may be able to feel energy or whatever the case may be. We, it's different. You know what I mean? It's different. And if, again, I will say this till I'm blue in the face. If she good, I'm good. You know what I mean? And Mel has a way of, being able to, I don't know if she got a way or I got a way of just viewing her and seeing how she's feeling. I always told you guys, if she ain't on Instagram live crying every day and yelling and screaming and hollering, I ain't about to do it on when I'm representing her in a way, giving my content when it concerns her. I'm not about to do it. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Yeah. So to answer your question, we don't know. We know what we've seen, but we don't know if there's been any personal conversations. We don't know. It would be good to see, like whoever it was that said it, it would be good to see, because I do think a lot of women especially need to see that, because I am a cutter offer. Okay. Long-standing friendships overdone. Cross me, that's just it. But if we are, to try to attempt to go as the way that we know that God will want us to move, like Justice just mentioned, if it ain't kill you, go ahead, let bygones be bygones. I'm not there yet, but I get what you're saying, Red Ann. Hold on to your thoughts, though. Hold on to your thoughts, because we keep working on us, Lord. That's all I got to say. But we're going to swing it back up to the top. We are at 1 hour, 46 minutes. So this is final thoughts. Please keep, be mindful of the time. And LaDawn, you put in the chat, I would love it. And I wanted to know what you meant. 1 hour 47 minutes. Let's try to do a good 2 minutes a piece, please. Go ahead, LaDon.
Well, I don't remember because my piece piping off, but um, I don't remember. But I will say, for my final thoughts is that thank you, Miss Justice, for your word. In normal instances or with work, I would say those things apply. But as far as I see, as of a couple of days ago, Tisha was shading Mel on Instagram. Her mama was doing it yesterday, so I don't think work has been done on their end. So, but I'm always open for if people put in the work and they really are true to their apology and or whatever they did to wrong the person, absolutely you forgive them. And even if you can't have them in your life, you clear that slate, and you just move on, because everybody's not meant to be in your life, whether you're a Christian or not. There's just good and bad, there's evil in this world. And so I feel like in Mel's instance, I know one thing, like I said to Chit Chat, I would not take away my support, because her relationships are her relationships. But me as a fan, just because Mel builds her relationship with them, yes, I'm a supporter because I felt like she was being mishandled, but at the same time, I really was pulling for the show. And when I got to know them as individuals, I didn't like them as individuals aside of Mel. It just so happened they showed their characters as they was dealing with Mel. You understand? So for me to basically, I don't have to forgive them because they didn't do anything personally to me. I just don't like what they stand for, their moral makeup. And that's just how I feel about it. As far as Mel, I'm gonna support her.
30
And,
seconds.
and that's it, because like I said, her relationships are her relationships. I ain't got to live with those people, but I think she's wiser, and I think that she's making her money, and she don't have a problem with them, but they don't have a place in her life.
Yeah. We on the same page, sis. I totally agree. Look, it's a lot to deal with. I didn't see Tisha shade, but I wouldn't be shocked. But yes, I heard messy earth, Wanda, okay. Parts, all I could stand. And I think that it's a lot of outside parties as well. Tisha, as I broke down in that video the other day, she had a whole lot to say, and as we just mentioned, the dark soul and everything else. But I'm with you. Look, that's if they ever, we don't think that they are now, but if they ever get to that point, good for them. And I really mean that. Good for them. I'm sure if it did ever happen, it would be hard for Mel to not take into account of everything that's been said and done. Because I don't know about you guys, but when I look at the Scotts, I really look at them as a group. You know what I'm saying? So, I get Marcel may say this, or Maurice may say this, or Kimmy may say this, or no, I look at all of them really as a group. And I've always said it's too many of them, number one, on the show. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna ride together. But we're just talking hypothetically. They are on a cash trip and they are cordial co-workers. So excellent comments,
Oh,
LaDon.
wait a minute. One more thing. What I was saying in the back chat, I was saying how I wouldn't be surprised if Mel did open herself up to Tisha. You got me thinking, because I remember when her and Marceau was sitting at that table, and she said, "You just don't want her to be around me because I'm a push her to be the best her, basically." And I think Mel does push for Tisha to be independent because Mel's a girl's girl. So I feel like um it just won't work because of the husband. But I think Mel would, if Tisha came to her or whatever, and she would support any endeavor. She probably won't invest in it, but she would definitely.
Yeah. Good point. Good point. She is a girl's girl from what I can see and tell as well. You know, she roots for women, other women, like, you know, we do. And yeah, I can see that as well. I do. But I know you're not saying this, and I'm not saying this either. I don't think it would be contingent upon you got to leave your husband and I'll be your friend. I know that's not what you're saying, and that's not what I'm saying.
I'm saying he won't allow it.
Right. Totally get that. Excellent point. I'm glad you remembered. Excellent point. All right. Thank you, LaDawn. And LaDawn, I'm going to go ahead and DM you now because I know March. You know what I'm talking about when I just mentioned March. So let me know. Next up is Hannah Grace. Hannah Grace, final thoughts.
Okay, yes, my final thoughts is now for anyone who think that someone said that they would not forgive Letitia them, unless I miss it, I didn't hear anyone say that they would not forgive. I didn't hear. So the scripture says, but to you who are listening, I say, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, and pray for those who mistreat you. That's a given. We must forgive. That's it. That's all. That's if you believe the scriptures, that's what it says. But Psalms number 1 says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stand in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. I can forgive you. That means but it doesn't mean that I am complacent or complicit in what you are doing. I need to move far away from that. I can forgive you from a distance. You don't, because you will block your blessing if you keep hanging around people who keep mistreating you and you know are wrong, and you're gonna say, oh well, I'm gonna forgive you, and then let them keep doing it. No, the scripture says plainly, do not be around these people. And that's it. That's all.
I like it.
Oh Lord.
Baby, I can't even play the Legends theme song after that because
Okay, Hannah Grace.
Right from the Bible. You hear me? Hannah said again, in case you missed her earlier. No, ma'am.
This done turned to Bible study. Jeez.
Hannah ain't having it, okay? Hannah.
Yes, the only reason I'm saying is because you cannot make people feel bad because they say, well,
no,
you don't want to.
I don't think anybody is doing that, Hannah.
I just want to make it plain and clear. I'm not feeling bad, and I hope no one else is. That's why I try to make it plain and clear. That's it.
Okay.
Where the church fan at, SKR? Somebody pass that church fan around the church, child. Hannah, no, everybody is just giving their own opinions. But yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Look, she coming from the Bible. Now I am gonna have to get on back down there to justice pretty soon. Coming from the Bible, child. Yes, Shirley Ann. That's all I got to say. Hannah Grace. Hannah Grace. Somebody said, preach, Pastor Hannah Grace. Lord have mercy. Sophie said, forgiveness is for you, not the other person. That is true. That is true. That is true. Let me read while I'm talking. We're going to go ahead and get to prosperity. After prosperity, we're going to get to Red Ann. After Red Ann, we're going to justice. And baby, we shutting it down with the legend. Aunt Debbie. Swamp Talk said, if the dog bites you the first time, it's the dog's fault of the dog bites. It's the dog's fault of the dog bites you the second time. Hold on. If the dog bites you the first time, if the dog bites you the first time, it's the dog fault. It's the dog's fault. If the dog bites you the second time, it's your own fault. You get 1.5 chances with me, though. My cutoff game strong. Male peeps, Tisha's musty arts. Ooh, child. Y'all a tough crowd tonight. We a tough crowd tonight. Let me just say that. Happy birthday. Whose birthday? Gwen. Happy birthday.
Happy
Birthday. I'm glad I saw Linda Gamble's comment. Have a blessed birthday. I hope you had something special planned, or not have, and that you really enjoy. Hannah Grace, baby. Hannah got me over here fanning. Okay. Dropped it. Just period. Next up, Prosperity Thick Girl. Final thoughts.
Well, y'all know what I always say. Mel is the type of woman that I have not prayed to God to be yet. He is still working on me. She do a lot of things that, baby, you got to have a closer walk with thee to be able to do. And I'm just not there. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm working, but I ain't there yet. He knows that.
Yeah.
So I can't fault this lady for being who she is. I can't fault her for having her walk with God the way she walks with God. If this is what she needs for her peace of mind, if this is what she needs with her relationship with God, she do it. I'm not gonna be mad at her. I'm not gonna stop supporting her. Mel is a smart woman. We have got to allow this lady to be who she is. And truly, from what we have seen, no matter what nobody else say, this lady is a beacon of light.
She is.
Has a big heart. Mel loves to see the good in people. We've seen it. She saw the good in Martel when none of us would have been able to. This lady lives her life differently. Why do we think that she is always so blessed? You cannot be this blessed and highly favored and not have some kind of magical connection with the Lord. That's who guides her. That's who keeps her in her peace. That lady is, I can't, baby, the things that this lady has been through, some of us would have failed a long time ago, but we see this lady get up every single day with a smile on her face, a song in her heart, and a thank you for the Lord.
Child. You
So
better preach.
we can only expect this from her. We can only expect her to want these people to be better people than they are. But I also expect her to still know who these people are. She knows that. She's not forgetting that, but she is doing what she needs to do so that she can get through her days, especially when she's at work. I don't want to be walking around work mad and trying to pretend like I want to be here. If you don't want to be here, Mel is the person who emotions show on her face. So if Mel is not doing her best to put her best foot forward, they're going to see it. And she ain't got time for it because that'll be yet another thing. Carlos, look at what damn. That's what she's going to have to deal with. So this lady stays prayed up. She got her blessed oil in the Tiffany's bag. I'm pretty sure she got on vacation with her, and she's been oiling herself down. So, I love it. I'm glad that she can be this type of person. Again,
and I think she get it from her mama. She get it from her mama.
Tell him, Martel made her know. Miss Van made her. Miss Van birthed her. Miss Van nurtured her when she was in her womb. Not nobody else. This lady is her mama's child. But again, I haven't prayed for God for these things yet because I ain't there yet. But I love to see her in her element because it lets me know that it is possible. I can be that. I can move towards that. I just like cussing people out sometimes. That's the only thing.
Baby, prosperity. You mentioned something about y'all making this Bible study. Baby, you just preached a whole word. Now, I'm a little different than you. I've been praying for God, and I know He's working on it. I'm just not,
I didn't say I wasn't praying. I said for that level, I'm just stuck with gotta feel good sometimes. I'm just saying
he's still working on it.
I'm praying for him to work on me. I just ain't got this all. She's up there. I'm just trying to tell you.
Yeah, she there. Because baby, I would have been in jail. I'm just gonna say it. Forgive me, Lord. Forgive me, Lord. I would have been in jail. Look, it's a lot of us that's gone through infidelity, cheating, all that good stuff. But the
And bad
level,
coworkers.
and bad co-workers. Now look, I did have to make my mama rest in peace. I said, Mama, I'm about to walk this beat. And I don't even curse to my mama. So she knew it was bad. At work. Called my daddy. Daddy, go ahead on to South Village Police Station. I'm on my way. Okay. But the chick, she had been on the job for 27 years. I have been too. You guys know, when you are the only person of color, you can tell what you have to go through. Well, I think I told you the cutie crew this, but she lost her job because of me, because she couldn't stand me. And she almost got walked. I'm telling you. Right now, I just had a flashback. Excuse me. I can see all their faces. Oh, I was about to walk her, baby. I was about to walk her. So yeah, God was with me that day as well. But he's still working on me. When it comes to people wonder why we continue to talk about Ariane Curry, is because she continues to be grimy. For her to say hashtag not funny looking, hashtag a good mix, a lot of us not slow, and we pick up on things like that. For her, and what Mel had to deal with her, we ain't even talking about the husband right now. What she had to deal with her, I would be in jail. That's just it. That's all.
Yeah.
That's just it. I had to personally tell somebody, and the cutie crew know this as well. I hope your mama got insurance on your arse. I had to tell them that. I promise you. Keep playing with me if you want to. But anyway, Lord, let me get back in what Justice sprinkled in this chat, as well as Hannah Grace. Let me remove that. Miss Tina talking about she a Christian in training. See, y'all a mess. Y'all a mess. We some thugs, child. We love the Lord, but what's that song? I love God. Whatever, child. Yes, we do. And he's not finished with us yet. So
we just telling our truth, sis. We just telling our truth.
That's it. And we'll just keep praying, keep praying. But I do agree with you. I mentioned what Pink Diva has said before, as far as the light in you draws out the darkness of others. People want to act like males' mellow meters are in a cult, or males' supporters are a cult. And no, we can see the light in this woman. We see her still standing tall after everything that she's gone through, not only with some of the people that's right there on this girls trip, but others. And it is amazing to see and witness when you watch her, and it's not fake. You know what I mean? Somebody said you could tell what Mel is going through just by looking at her. Somebody in the chat. And I see a light person. I don't see heavy. Have we seen heavy times? What Red Ann mentioned earlier. Absolutely. When she cried backstage at that reunion, said she hate Huntsville and all of that. Yes, we've seen that. But I think that with her personal relationship with God, she's been able to come on up out of that. And in seeing her in action, it would serve the other ladies, and all of them, if you ask me, it would serve them well if they were trying to get some of that light. You know what I'm saying? Accountability is a big thing. And if they have, I hope we can see it on the show. I don't think it's that, but hey, we could be shocked. If they've come to the point where everybody is willing to accept accountability of their actions and move on and progress in life, I will support it. I will. So I hope I don't lose no subscribers, child. If y'all, I will support it. I will. Life is, it's a whole lot going on out here in this real world. And, on this show, if they could be cohesive, thank you, Prosperity, for that. I'm down with it. So thank you. We are over 2 hours, but we got next up, we got Justice. After Justice, we got Red Ann, and then we're gonna let the legend come in, baby, at the end. Justice, your thoughts. Now, Justice, Hannah Grace came with some Bible verses, and I want to know.
She did. But let me say this here, QT. I am not trying to make anyone feel anything except that they might need a little bit more study of the word to show themselves approved, rightly dividing the word of God. Because you can take any scripture in the book and use it to defend doing wrong if you want to. It's because God's word, he said, me and my word are one. So if God and his word are one, I will not use his word to weaponize any cause or anything. My only stance is there's another way to think about this. Some of us, quote unquote, millimeters, have our own personal issues, and we're using male to fight that battle that's on the inside of us.
Not me, Justice.
No,
Come
no,
on.
no. I'm not. Come on now. Let me finish. Come on. I listened to everybody. I said nothing. Let me say this. I said some. I didn't call any name. I'm speaking of the fact that if CK, remember when we all said CK used them to do his dirty work? Well, he don't have what's the word? He don't have
authority,
a hold on that situation. That's universal. There are people everywhere that say, "Oh, I can't hit that person, but she can." So yeah, I remember when I went through this here, and the person did this, because if you notice close, majority of the people say, "No way, no how." How can you say no way, no how? We're talking about someone else's life. It's impossible for me to say, Mel got to forgive him. Mel don't have to forgive. I can't say that. I can just voice what I believe. And I believe that when someone truly repents, if they truly repent, as far as you know, as far as the Spirit is leading you to believe, then there's nothing left for you to do but forgive them, unless you're walking around with something in you that's not clean. The word says, create in me a clean heart and renew a right spirit in me. See, Mel is living for Mel. And a lot of us got to start living for us, because we're vicariously living through Mel. So we're voicing loud what she ought to do or what she should not do. I never once said she should do anything. I think that her being a Christian should be led by God, because she said that. I agree with her. I don't care if she forgive them or she don't. That's her choice, and that's her relationship with God. Support should be because you have learned to care for this woman, not based on what decision she make. Because you support your child, but if they get suspended, what you gonna do? Stop supporting your child or correct them or teach them? But do you stop? Do you give up? Do you back away because what they're doing disagrees with what you're doing? Tell that to the pastor's children who doing wrong. My point is, love is action. Mel in Christ has to have love, or she wouldn't be in the right God. So she has in her the ability to forgive. And I don't want us thinking that because somebody do you wrong, because ain't nobody listening to me or on this panel that haven't been did wrong. And if you still walking around with the, I ain't gonna never.
30 seconds.
I'm sorry. Chit chat. I had someone mistreat my mom. My mother was dying, and someone in my family was stealing merchandise out of her house. I have prayed that person through an ass whooping and helped them to see that there's a better way to live, that you don't necessarily have to go through that. But now I love my mom. But my mother prayed for me, like Miss Van prayed for Mel. And she didn't pray that teach her to be selective on who she forgive, be selective on what she forgive. No, because none of us have been born in this world perfect. None of us have not sinned. None of us have not needed forgiveness. And I'm just saying, let's just accept it and be willing to seek forgiveness should it happen. Not that she should do it, not that she should do, but it can happen. What's too hard for God? Is it anything you can tell me that's too hard for God? That he can't come in there and change a dark soul Tisha? That's she too hard for God? He can't change her? He can't change Kimmy's way of thinking. We talking
10
about
seconds.
God, creator of the mind. He can't control it. He can't change it. Yes, he can. Let's just leave the door open for Mel to be Mel and love her, whichever way she go, however she go. That's all I'm saying. Thank you.
All right. All right, Justice. Leave the door open. And I'm glad you said that at the end, because we also gonna leave the door open for those of us, because God knows our heart. So for those of us that may not be there yet, we're gonna leave the door open as well. Everybody, like we've said time and time again, has their own personal walk. Some may jog, some may run, some may sprint. Everybody got their own personal walk with God. So I don't want to give off, and I'm not saying that you're doing this, the impression that we're going to condemn some people that just may not be there yet. God deals with that all day, every day, because somebody just put, all of us are sinners.
Amen.
You know,
Yeah.
all of us are sinners. So
that's what I just said.
Right. So even if those in the chat aren't where we may deem or think they should be, because I'm not there yet. I already said it. So keep working on me, God. That's all. Keep working on us all. And if we don't get there, I don't think that we will really be condemned for that. Again, it's a personal walk with God. God knows our heart. So he know when our heart's been heavy. He know when we may have cried about what these people have done for us. He know all of that. And again, this conversation, this debate was sparked from an if. Hypothetically, we don't know what's going on other than the ladies of Love and Marriage Huntsville is on the trip. But I welcome them as far as the interaction peacefully, even if it's cordial co-workers or even if it goes beyond. So excellent points. Justice, thank you so very much. Next up, we got Red Ann, and then we're going to end this with the legend, Aunt Debbie. Red Ann, your thoughts. Prosperity says she's going to leave the door open. I'm going to leave the door open, Lord. Yeah, leave the door open. Leave the door open. That's all we can do. That's all we can do.
I'm going to slam the door and send it to Aunt Debbie.
Okay, Red Ann, close that door. Child. Red Ann said she having it. The door is closed. And Nene leave voice, baby. She ain't having it. Keep coming back. Let us see the works that you've put in. Let us see the apologies and everything else. Yes, I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong too, girl. Let us see that. But as of right now, Red Ann said the door is closed. Okay.
This was a great live, too.
Just you may want to drop down, child, because I'm sure about to play this theme song, baby. Next up is Aunt Debbie. Close your ears, Justice.
Hey, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. About none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
You forgot Red Ann.
No, I didn't forget Red Ann because I said the door was closed. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie.
Red Ann kept hers, honey, at 3 seconds. The door is closed. Don't go to Aunt Debbie. Good child. Baby. I gotta play that thing song one more again. The chat was tripping out with the church finger up and everything. Let me play that one more again.
Hey, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. About none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
I ain't even gotta ask. Aunt Debbie ain't going. Aunt Debbie, your final thoughts?
I feel like this here. Door closed, forgive, forget, all of that. I'm not there yet. I got a personal relationship with God, and He know my heart. Now, Mel and I, we two different individuals, although we both Scorpios, but we not gonna do the same thing. Now, if Mel want to forgive, then that's up to her. Me, I wouldn't, cause they still doing the same thing, and they still putting their mamas up to do the same thing. But I'm supposed to forgive them while they steady doing stuff to me. That don't work for me. I'm not forgiving nothing. Cause see, I be done forgave you, and then you doing something, you letting your mama do something. then all that forgiveness is off the table.
Mhm.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna work together. We're on vacation, we're gonna do our jobs, collect our bags, and I'm gonna move around. Cause see, I don't need you for no friend. You was never my friend in the first place. You was Martel's friend, and your husband and him was friends, and all y'all was friends. And for what y'all did to me as women, y'all never showed no concern for me after all I was going through. Y'all was on his side, and then he got y'all to do things to me like flying monkeys. So no, I'm not finna forgive, and I'm never gonna forget. So no, I don't want to eat dinner with you. Hey, let's work together. You can see how their faces would look on the pictures. They didn't look like they was there for no good time. Their faces all drawed up. They got frowns, one looking like a catfish. Oh man, I ain't got time for that crap. And you can hear Mel's voice just as nice and sweet, ready to have a good time. They so mad at her, they couldn't even have no good time for themselves. That's people that's keeping up rigmarole all the time. That's hatefulness. That's jealous. That's envy. Look how she look. That's the light in her. She ready to have. Look at them. Them two on the side. They mouth all twisted. Don't be bothering nobody like that. Because you mad at me because I left a man that was abusing me. And you mad because I had the strength enough to leave and do better for me and my children. And I'm supposed to forgive you because you're mad at me for doing that. Ain't no forgiveness over here. I'm keeping it moving. Hey, if they say ain't no Christian, because that's the way I think, God knows my heart, who are you to say what I am because I feel the way I do?
I love you,
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
I love you.
That's the way I see it. I close the door and barricade it too. And put my song on and be in that jamming now. They on the Virgin Islands. They should be having fun. They sitting there with their mouth twisted. They got a good opportunity to go over there. And they said no, ungrateful.
What is going on?
Oh, child.
I don't get it.
Baby. The legend. The legend. Aunt should say.
What is going on?
Can you play the song?
And Aunt Debbie say.
Hey, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Hey, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. About none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, this was a great live. This was
Hold on. Baby, God then turned my screen black. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
The devil is speaking. Hold on, y'all. What's going on
Debbie.
is right. At least you all can hear me. Hold on now. Go ahead. Somebody take over while I try to see what's going
Debbie,
on.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Debbie said the door is closed. You're going to barricade it.
Okay.
If you let them demons seep in, here they come with some more crap. Everybody know they demons. So what I'm gonna let the devil in my house for? Come out, I'm gonna forgive the devil. Hell no. I'm gonna send that demon back to hell where he came from, and I'm gonna keep it moving. No, I barricade the door. No, I don't want no friends. I don't need no new friends. I'm good.
Not barricade. Not barricade. Debbie, did you say
barricade? Yes, ma'am. They coming in.
Hey, baby. All right. Well, look. Aunt Debbie said it's been. Thank you for that, Alf. Dissolved.
And look,
We just,
I
you
would
know,
dissolve them when I dissolved the husband. All them could go too.
Lord,
Y'all would they'd have been dissolved too right then and there. She
you try.
did them a favor. She gave them an opportunity to feed their family. And the way they did that lady, when I dissolved the company and dissolved the husband, they dissolved too. Bye.
Dissolve.
Hmm.
I
Miss
got to
Bandit.
make that. I got to go clip that because I love when Mel said dissolved. But you guys see what's on the screen. Now, before I get to this, child, let me be. God shut me down a minute ago. I gotta,
What's on the
I got to.
screen?
I gotta end on Debbie's commentary with the theme song. 1 minute, y'all.
Hey, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. About none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Oh, I wish y'all could
Hey,
see how I'm dancing over here. God
me
forgive
too.
us, especially for this song tonight, Lord. We praying, just keep working on us, keep working on us. You know our hearts, Lord. But
Hmm.
hearts have seen a whole lot when it comes to this cast. And yeah, we're gonna put it in God's hand. Somebody just put let God handle it. Linda, you're right. And Linda also said, can't get in God's way. By not forgiving, that's how you're in God's way. Please be obedient to God. We're trying, Linda. We love the Lord. We love the
Hmm.
Lord. We do. We do. We do. And you know, it just takes a little more time. Takes a little more time for some than others, but he know our heart. You know what I mean?
Yes, he
So
does.
You do.
yes, first I want to say to the panel, Hannah Grace dropped down. We had Doris up here, LaDawn, Prosperity Thick Girl, Justice came in with a mighty good word. I must say, a mighty good word. Justice, we gonna tell you as well. Just keep us in your prayers. We
Oh,
trying to
yes,
get there.
ma'am. You
We
gonna get
trying
there.
to get
What
yes,
did
yes.
Chit Chat, what did Martin Luther King say? I might not get there with you, but you gonna get there.
We're gonna get there. That's right. We get there. But we got for now, we got that side eye. Don't get it twisted. We got the
There you go.
side eye going. Look, we
And
going
it's
back.
deserved, Chit Chat. It's okay
It
to
is
have a
deserved.
side eye, but have an
Yes,
open heart.
yes, for sure. I do. I do. And I said that at the start of this live.
Yeah, yeah, you did. You did.
Yes, you know, you have to because that heaviness does sometimes it could be a bit much,
Yeah,
even coming from content creators' point of view, you know, because you have to, you don't, but most of us do report
yeah.
what we see, and a
Mm-hmm.
lot of it has been heavy. So God know our heart, but baby, my Aunt Debbie, I'm always rocking and rolling with Aunt Debbie. Aunt Debbie, we got to get Aunt Debbie. We're gonna have to have us a personal little Bible study phone call or something, Aunt Debbie. We gotta get to forgiveness somehow, some way.
And Debbie said no
Um,
Bible tonight.
not tonight, not the Lord forgive us, but we're not there yet. Let me just say that.
You know
We're
what?
not
We're a work in progress. You know,
we
we're
are.
gonna let this thing. We're a work in progress. But you got to understand, trust and loyalty go a long way with people.
It
And
does.
when you know that a person is a demon, I don't see how you can just get over and tell them forgive them for them to come and do something else, especially when they steady doing stuff and they
Mhm.
got other people doing stuff, and you know that they're behind it. To me, I don't work out there, kid. I don't be bothered. I don't be bothered with you, them, and none of y'all. That's just
Yeah.
how I am. You know, it's a
We,
cutoff point. You know, it's
yeah.
all right for you to forgive them,
Mm-hmm.
but are they forgiving you?
Nope.
But you
Well,
know the
And
thing
they
that,
the one to doing the stuff to you.
yeah, but
So
right.
I
the
don't
thing
get it.
that moved me the
I ain't
most,
gonna work. Mm-mm.
the thing that moved me the most is if you pay attention to what Mel says. See, everybody has Mel's best interests at heart. So listen to what Mel says. Mel
Oh, I do that.
says, Mel says, God is my source. That eliminates her being blessed, whether they are right or wrong. And
Mm-hmm.
we have to learn to get that from her. That's a nugget she drops on us every time she come on. God is my source. God is my source. She's saying it doesn't matter what they do or don't do. God is my source. I'm going to honor God with my actions, with my wording, with my spirit. God is my source. And some of us are missing that
We
because
I
praying.
don't think I miss it
I'm not
because
talking
God is
about
my
you, Aunt Debbie. I'm just talking.
Right, right.
I'm gonna say God is my source too. My God is
Right.
my source too. But when I see people steady doing stuff to me and they got their mamas and everybody else doing it, I'm not gonna sit there and just say, well, I forgive them. I don't turn the other cheek. I'm one of those people. I'm a meet and greet where you in defeat, right
He
where
gonna
you
keep
stand.
working. He gonna
That's
keep
me.
working on us. He gonna keep
Mhm.
You know, like
He
I
gonna
said,
keep
I got a personal relationship with God,
Mhm.
and I'm not there yet. Cause I'm telling you something. You say forgive, I'm supposed to forgive, but they steady doing stuff and they not forgiving, and I ain't even did nothing to them to forgive, but they steady doing stuff to me.
And
No, no,
and you know
no.
the strange thing about that, the
Hey
Bible
guys,
says,
we had 30 seconds. We had 2 hours
okay,
and 27
I'm
minutes. Go
sorry.
ahead.
I'm sorry. The
Go
Bible
ahead.
says Jesus did no sin. He did no wrong. He didn't do anything to any of us. What about that? And yet, the same works he do, we can do. We can. Jesse Jackson said, no, Barack Obama said, yes, we can. We can do it. But we have to want to do it. Because he'll give us our heart desire. If we want to learn, Lord, I want to learn how to forgive those who have did me wrong. I want to learn to walk like Christ. I asked him for that. That's how I can sit here and pray for the person who stole from my mother. Because God, it takes time. I understand that. Nothing happens overnight. But if you're willing, he's able. Thank you.
All right.
Chit Chat, you missed the gym. You missed the gym that Aunt Debbie said. She said she don't turn the other cheek. She meet and greet.
Who child?
And defeat right there.
That's my auntie. That's my auntie.
My auntie hear that. You needed to hear
Yes,
that.
ma'am. I missed that because you know I would have repeated that, baby. When I found my paperwork that I took down from before I moved, I got a whole list of gems, baby, of Aunt Debbie. Aunt Debbie. Now what she say again? Let me write that down.
She says she don't turn the other cheek. She meets and greets.
And defeats.
And repeat, baby. Did you say and repeat, Aunt Debbie?
And defeats. You
And
know.
defeat. Okay.
And defeat.
Repeat.
Yeah. I'm a meet, greet, and defeat.
Aunt Debbie, I'm stealing it just to let you know.
That's all right, Prosperity. That's
right.
It's just the truth. That's just the way I am. I always sit up and let people steady do stuff to you. You turn up. I the other cheek. Not me.
Yeah.
Hell, I ain't got but two, and you to mess with one. Well, I'm just gonna let you just do what you want to do and say what you want to and hire people, get your mama, your friends, and all them to sit up and talk about me. I'm supposed to do nothing. But forgive me. Ah, hell no. I ain't never there yet. But I bless your heart, Miss Justice, for trying to help me get there. God gonna have to do that because I ain't there yet.
He gonna do it, Miss. He gonna do it. He gonna do it.
Yeah, he gonna do it. We got faith on Debbie. But
Yeah.
we not there yet. Look, we not there yet, and it's okay. In the meantime,
swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
Well, they can go and get swallowed up. Go and get swallowed up in that their lake. Go and get swallowed up, child. But I have to play this and then we out of here. Aunt Debbie ain't gone. Okay. She said meet and greet. She wait a minute. She don't turn the cheek. She meet and greet and defeat. And I'm saying we're gonna put that on repeat. That's how we just moving. You know, keep praying for us. Keep praying for us. This where we at.
Hey, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. About none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Oh Lord, forgive me. Oh Lord, I feel so bad playing that right now in this moment. But what an excellent. It was an excellent live. It was an excellent debate. There are several in the chats that keep praying for us. And then there are Linda. I'm sorry, Linda. Thank you so very much, Linda. Let me make sure I acknowledge your super sticker. Now, child, I gotta get good bad apples comment as well. Give me 1 second, good bad apple. Let me play this for Linda. Thank you, Linda.
That's all I say for you. Tell them to bring me my money.
Thank you again. And Linda was one that was in the chat that is praying for us like justice. They think we will get there. I think we will too one day. You know, again, everybody's walk is their own when it comes to how they move, what they choose to forgive, what they want to get over, or if they don't. We're all different. But I do think that God knows our heart if we aren't there. I think he'd just say, okay, you need a little more work, my child. That's all. Good bad apple say she on that Aunt Debbie energy, baby. As the resident, well, I ain't gonna say the heathen part. Good bad apple, you know I don't like that. And you're not no resident heathen. But she say, I walk by sight, not faith. I judge you by your actions only. People show me who they are, I believe them. Period. Okay. Period.
You know it.
Now, child, people, you Aunt Debbie got twerking off your thing song and everything else. But what an excellent live. I really mean it. You know, we always start these lives and we never know how they're gonna turn out. Yes, it was Regal. Just shut my computer down, child. But this one was a great one, and we have a lot of great ones in the works. And I think the reason why is because I, for one, respect everybody's opinion. I respect everybody's own personal walks. Some may be there, some may not be, like myself. And you know, it was just excellent. So as long as we can continue to remain respectful and you know, understand that you know we're all different for a reason, then it turns out like this. So thank you all so much. I told you guys I had a run to make. It's 7:05 my time, 9:05 Central, 10:05 Eastern, and I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me. Shout out again to the panel. Luzon, she probably sleep, child. Aunt Debbie, Justice, Prosperity, Thick Girl, Red Ann. Who else do we have up here? Hannah Grace, as well as Doris. Thank you guys so much. To the Cutie crew, we will be meeting tomorrow. There is a Hot Topics post that's up. If you guys want to discuss anything special, put it on there. I do have a couple books, but maybe I'll hold that to next week. Let's go ahead and try to pick our book so we can go and get that going. We got the Cutie crew that we've been talking about for 2 years, vacation. That's getting in order. And we'll discuss. But I love each and every one of you. Shout out again to a new Cutie crew member, Gwen. Shout out to Teresa Wright for gifting 5 Cutie crew memberships. Shout out to each and every one of you that send me a cash app or a super chat or sticker. I appreciate you. I am praying. Yes, Prosperity put, we may stumble, but with God, we will not fall. Period. Boo. Prosperity put that in the back chat, and I believe it. So, thank you.
Live in 30 minutes.
You going live? Okay, I gotta make a run, but I'll either try to stop in or I'll make sure to hit that replay. I catch a lot of your lives on replay, Prosperity.
Thank you, love.
I do. But yes, any content creators that were in the building, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you to the Cutie crew. Thank you to my Cutie mods. I appreciate you. I hope the ladies enjoy themselves in the Virgin Islands. And S&G say she's standing on business. Period. Okay. Yeah, that's what we gonna do. But we shall see. So thank you guys again. I love you guys. Hope you all have a great night.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night, ladies.
Night.
Good night. Good night, everybody. Blessings.
All right. Good night. Great live. Thank you, chat. I love it here. Thank you, chat. LaDawn is up here sleep, child. So we're going to get on up out of here. But I hope you guys have a great night. Happy birthday again to Gwen. Happy birthday to any of you that's celebrating a birthday in March. And Prosperity, Thick Girl, happy heavenly birthday to your mom. I did see your post on Instagram. Prosperity, Thick Girl is going live in 30 minutes. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I will chat with you guys soon. And thank you to the Cutie mods. Bye.
Chat with QT.
Chit chat with cutie. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with cutie. With cutie. Chit chat with cutie. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with cutie.